Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. The National Archives of Brazil, located in Rio de Janeiro, is a treasure trove of historical records that span more than 4 centuries. From colonial documents to immigration records, these archives offer a wealth of information for anyone tracing their family history. Let's explore how to navigate this vast resource and how the stories contained within these walls can bring your genealogy research to life. The Arquivo Nacional was established in 1838, and it has since become one of the most important repositories of historical documents in Latin America. It houses millions of documents, including manuscripts, maps, photographs, and official records, many of which are vital for genealogical research. For genealogists, the National Archives is particularly valuable because it holds records from Brazil's colonial period, the Empire of Brazil, and the Republic's early years. These records include everything from land grants and military service documents to censuses and court records, offering a comprehensive view of your ancestors' lives. Navigating the vast collections of the National Archives can be daunting, but certain collections are particularly useful for genealogical research. Here are a few key resources to explore. Colonial and Imperial Records. The Colonial and Imperial Records collection is a cornerstone for anyone tracing ancestors back to the 16th, 17th, or 18th centuries. This collection includes land grants, sesmarias, tax records, and correspondence between colonial officials and the Portuguese crown. These documents can reveal the names and occupations of your ancestors and the social and economic conditions under which they lived. Immigration records. If your ancestors were among the millions who immigrated to Brazil in the 19th or early 20th centuries, the immigration records in the National Archives are a must-see. These records include passenger lists, naturalization documents, and correspondence related to immigration policies. By exploring these documents, you can trace your family's journey to Brazil and gain insights into their experiences as new arrivals in a foreign land. Military records. The National Archives holds extensive military records, which can be particularly valuable if your ancestors served in the Brazilian military or were involved in significant historical events, such as the Paraguayan War or the struggle for independence. Military service records often include detailed personal information such as age, place of birth, and physical descriptions, making them a goldmine for genealogists. Census and civil registration records. Census records provide snapshots of families at specific points in time, listing names, ages, occupations, and relationships. The National Archives also holds civil registration records such as birth, marriage, and death certificates, which are crucial for building a family tree. These records can help you track your family's growth and movements over generations. Court and legal records. Legal disputes, wills, and probate records offer unique insights into the lives of your ancestors. These documents can reveal property ownership, family relationships, and even the personal conflicts that shaped your family's history. The National Archives has a vast collection of such records, providing a window into past centuries' legal and social dynamics. Accessing the National Archives can be an exciting yet challenging endeavor, especially for those new to genealogical research. Here are some tips to help you get started. Start online. The Arquivo Nacional has a growing number of digitized records available online. Before visiting in person, check their website to see if the documents you need are available digitally. The site offers search tools and finding aids that can help you locate relevant collections. Plan your visit. If you plan to visit the archives in person, prepare ahead. Research the collections you want to explore and make a list of specific documents you're interested in. The staff at the archives can assist you, but having a clear plan will make your visit more productive. Understand the context. Historical records are often written in Old Portuguese and may use terminology or legal language that is unfamiliar. Familiarize yourself with the historical context and common terms from the period you're researching. This will help you interpret the documents more accurately. Bring patience. Archival research can be time-consuming. Records may be incomplete, difficult to read, or require cross-referencing with other documents. Patience and persistence are key to uncovering the stories hidden in these records. Use additional resources. In addition to the National Archives, consider consulting other repositories such as local parish archives, diocesan archives, and libraries. These institutions often hold complementary records that can fill in gaps in your research. The National Archives is not just a collection of documents, it's a repository of stories. Each record, whether a simple census entry or a detailed land grant, tells a piece of the broader narrative of Brazil's history. As you explore these records, you're not just finding names and dates, you're discovering the lives your ancestors lived, the challenges they faced, and the legacies they left behind. Imagine finding a land grant that shows your ancestor was one of the first settlers in a remote region of Brazil, carving out a life in the wilderness, or uncovering a military record that reveals your great-great-grandfather fought in a key battle that shaped the nation's future. These are the moments when genealogy becomes more than just research. It becomes a connection to your past, a way of understanding your place in the world. In your genealogical journey, remember that the story doesn't end here. The records in the National Archives are just one piece of the puzzle. Each document you uncover is a stepping stone, leading you to new discoveries and deeper connections to your heritage. Genealogy is an ongoing adventure that continues as you explore new records, connect with distant relatives, and piece together the fragments of your family's history. Whether your ancestors were royalty, nobility, immigrants, or pioneers, their stories are a part of Brazil's rich tapestry. And by exploring the archives, you're helping to preserve that legacy for future generations. Thanks for listening to the Ancestral Findings podcast. Be sure to visit ancestralfindings.com to download a free genealogy ebook, request a free genealogy lookup, and sign up for the weekly giveaway. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy searching.